Welcome to Girls Couch. Thanks for stopping by again. This is the second official video. So what's today's video going to be about next?
Single ladies.
That's them. That's them.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, oh wait, yeah, you're right.
So today we're going to be talking about red flags, giving advice, as well as story times and giving tips and tricks.
Yeah. So I think we could just get started on that. The number one truth that I can tell you is just because you have feelings for someone doesn't mean that they're going to have them back. I mean, have you liked every single person that has liked you? Think about that.
A couple of truths I have that I would like to share would probably be, don't let new people come into your life and force you to kick out people that have been there for you for years, because that's not fair to them. You know, and you don't even know if this person's going to be in your future. But either way, they should like you for who you are and the people that you're with. What was that?
I said I wish a bitch would. Let them try.
Yeah. Respect the people that started at the roots.
Another truth would be, make sure there's a balance of listening and talking from both parties, because no relationship should be one-sided.
Relationship shouldn't be one-sided.
Right. No relationship should be one-sided.
We approve this message.
What about you?
One of the biggest things I would personally say is learn how a person likes to be talked to. Definitely if they have certain bless you. Sorry. Definitely if they have like certain trigger words, or if they don't like it when you call them something, you have to just be aware and conscious and just be open-minded and just don't judge the person and just communicate with them. So yeah, I'd say that's something, yeah.
Just make sure to say it in the nicest way possible, because people do get offended easily, especially when you first meet them. But after that, be everything you want to be.
The next one that I have is, don't be that girl that says one thing and does another. If you're going to say something, reinforce with your actions, and yeah, overall just be strict with yourself and disciplined. As much as temptations, I know temptations are hard.
They really are.
But you have to stay disciplined.
Yeah. You have some for us?
We feel like once we start liking someone, we completely devote ourselves to them. And, you know, you should always keep your chin up, because you'll lose a lot of opportunities when you don't even know if that guy wants to, like, put you down on lock yet. So,
Yeah.
Don't put all your eggs in one basket is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know,
definitely keep your options open.
Yeah, keep your options open.
Yeah.
Especially in the beginning.
This is literally first date status type.
Like, this is like 5 months in.
Yeah, you don't know who someone is, or
Exactly.
if you want to be with them from the first date. You have an inkling, if you like them, if you're attracted to them.
But you don't know
Sure,
their
but
agendas.
you need more than giggles to figure that out. Also, I feel people are constantly in a work in progress mode. So if you already have set conditions, don't let that limit to what the person's potential can be, and especially if they're very active towards it. You know, people go through a lot of things, and people need to be a little more understanding of people's situations and not just go through that typical swipe mentality of, oh, they don't fit my conditions. You know, you can surprise yourself with the people you meet and the advice they can give you, and how much they could have matured in a different way than you.
I agree. Definitely don't also have a preset checklist, and if they don't check off all the boxes on your first date, you totally just give up completely. Like you said, some people can surprise you, so just go with the flow for a little while and eventually see if it doesn't work out. Don't just cut them
Don't
out
be ruthless, but also give chances before in the sense of getting to know their character.
So next, we're gonna tell you some story time.
From these girls.
Oh yeah.
I've been out of the game for a long time. I don't know what's going on.
We got
13
you.
years.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
5 years. So.
Yeah, she's right behind me.
Girl, that's a little time. Alrighty, so it's story time.
Spilling some beans right now.
Worst date ever. Tell me where you met him.
So we met online. It was mutual friends that he found me, and he basically just slid in my DMs. It was one of those, so you can already have a presumption of how everything went.
You can. So, what went wrong?
What didn't go wrong? So basically, we met up at a taco shop, and overall the text messages and talking to him on the phone, everything went well. But when we finally met in person, that's when I realized I'm not as interested as I thought I was. And it's really awkward in the moment, because you actually have to engage and talk with them, and of course you're not going to leave and ditch them. But I just hot mess, very, very awkward.
So total catfish?
Yeah, 10 out of, yeah.
Definitely.
10 out of 10?
10 out of 10.
Yeah. A catfish.
Yeah, she got that one right. Yep.
So tell me, what did you learn from this?
To just avoid meeting people online. And as, of course, everyone's situation is different. I know people that have been in relationships for I don't know how long and they met online.
Okay.
So,
I can concur.
yeah.
Met somebody on Facebook, wasn't in a relationship, was horrible though. So don't meet people online.
Yeah, I prefer meeting people organically and having chemistry with them when I see them physically. So yeah.
So that's what you learned.
Yeah,
You
that's
want to
something
meet
I
people
learned.
organically.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Thank you.
Next time.
Story time with Suze. So, you want to tell me about your worst date ever?
This was a roller coaster of just a sequence of bad events.
Okay, I'm intrigued. How did you meet him?
I met him through the gym I used to go to. He was one of the trainers there, and I just approached him and asked him out to go to a drag race with me. And man,
Well, I mean, I like the boldness.
true, yeah, I'm very courageous nowadays.
All right.
It's slim pickings out
So
there.
you guys went to the drag race. What happened at the drag race? What made this go from I want to go out with this guy so bad I'm gonna ask him to hold your
Just we're on the way there, and he goes and he says an insult about his mom right off the bat. This is the first time I'm ever out with this guy,
That's not a good
other
sign.
than the gym. So I was like, whoa, okay, intense. That's an interesting relationship already. Maybe some mommy issues. So,
Never a good sign.
no. So he goes in this saying, "You're the darkest girl I've ever dated."
No, he didn't.
He did, and he's darker than me.
That's
which
really,
is like,
that's really racist, guys.
you don't expect that. That was like
No.
so left field.
Okay.
Cherry on top was we're leaving Taco Bell and
Always
we have
classy.
yes, you know, that college budget. So we're in the parking lot of Taco Bell eating, and then he just goes and whips his dick out, and I was like, whoa.
Does that work? Like, if there's a guy watching right now,
And he was like, come on, just look at it.
Comment. Tell us if it works.
does it yet? Let us know if that works, please. Because I can't see that like whip out your thing and automatically I'm like, okay, I wasn't gonna screw you before, but now that it's out there, it's gonna happen.
Just look at it.
Just
Just look at it. Show me what you got.
Oh, that's so bad.
Who says that?
Okay, so tell me you did not go out with that guy again.
No, there was
There was no second
no more.
date. There was okay, good. First date then.
definitely.
Okay, I think we can move on. I think I can invite all the other girls back on here.
Yeah,
So now that all the girls are back on the couch, what would you say that you learned from that?
I definitely found it very difficult to have to see him on all my social medias because I also was already at the gym with him all the time. So constantly having to see him, constantly having to think back on that date was horrid. And I had him on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat. Like, just wait till you figure out if you even like them before you start snooping through their stuff and then having to deal with the awkwardness of do I block him? Do I unfriend him? Is that gonna look weird? Is that gonna look impolite?
I
Don't
can see
be
where
a-
it's awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can see where it's awkward. And don't be a lurker.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no one likes a lurker. And then honestly, you're just gonna get your feelings hurt as a lurker.
That 52 week
Well, do you have any?
So that's your advice then?
Yeah.
That's what you learned and it's your advice?
Yeah.
I like it.
Don't add them on social media too early.
Yeah.
If we're giving advice, I would say be honest and not completely transparent. You can go ahead and let them know all of the details they need to know without giving them certain details that might make the situation a little bit worse than it is. I'm not telling you to lie. I'm just saying there's certain things that you just don't need to say.
Sure.
At least not right away.
Yeah, some things are just better left unsaid.
Yeah, that's honestly the truth.
Yeah.
Unless it's like murder.
Well, that's different.
Yeah, that's different.
But you would expect. Hold
Bring
on a
that
second.
up.
Yeah.
Hold on a second.
But
But
it's
if
like
I
your
tell-
darkest secret.
but if
You're
I'm-
bringing you up at the first date. Just wait a little bit. Wait a
Oh
second.
no, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
that's
no, 'cause-
definitely human mistake.
Because if I'm with a ride or die, I'm sorry, but I'm telling him I murdered someone and he's helping me hide the body.
Well,
Oh,
that's,
yeah,
that's
for
a
sure.
ride or die.
Yeah,
though.
definitely.
Not first date. So, what about you?
Definitely, I'd say it'll be a challenge. You want to be appreciated, and overall, every situation is different. But definitely, you have to value yourself. So yeah, I'd say that.
I got it. Hold on to that leverage.
What I would say, I guess, is try not to come off too aggressive. Don't text them every like 5 minutes. Don't get mad at them if they don't answer you immediately. Yeah, they might be on their phone, but you know, space is good too. Everyone wants personal space, even when you're in a long relationship.
But he read it.
But he read it.
I'm like that.
Yeah, but maybe you just don't feel like responding right now. You know,
Well, maybe I'm gonna have a problem with that.
maybe you want to devote all your attention to that moment, and right now is not the time. You know?
No, I get
You know
it.
what I mean? And you have plenty of time to get to know somebody. There's no rush.
Yeah.
Like even if you're 40, like life is life. Just enjoy your experiences. You know?
Yeah, just don't freak out. Go with the flow.
Alrighty, and now we're gonna punch you in the face with some red flags.
When he talks negatively about his mom or his sister or any woman in his life, that's a red flag.
If he bashes his ex, that's a clear indication that he doesn't respect her, and he's probably not gonna respect you.
If they just got out of a relationship.
Red flag.
If they're always flaky,
When they get mad because you didn't respond right away.
So that was our little being single in 2019 video from the perspective of these two ladies, and then just some advice that we've also picked up along the way. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a like,
Subscribe!
comment, let us know, and
Instagram.
Always show us what you got.
all the time, baby. Bye. All right. We're done.
Typical.